Hey everybody, Tag Life Done Free. Hey, I thought I'd shoot out a quick video with some of my favorite construction tips in building a building. So you guys know I'm in the middle of building Pod4. I'm quite a ways into it, but again, I thought I would share some tips. So if you want to know how to keep a wall straight, some little tips like 3, 4, 5, how to use a sheet of plywood or why to gasket a bottom of a floor. Come on, let's check it out. All right, hey everybody, so we're going to start construction of pod number 4, which will be our master bedroom. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to lay out the floors so that I can get my building straight. And I want to teach you guys a little trick. Many of you guys will know this, but for those of you who don't, you'll find this super useful. So there's a principle that says if you go in one direction 3 feet and another direction 4 feet, the distance between these 2 points will be 5 feet if this is a true 90-degree angle. Okay? So it's what's called a 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to demonstrate it to you. And this is how I'm going to guarantee that my wall is straight. Okay? All right. So if you look down here, so I set me a set screw, just a screw right here at my line. And so I'm going to measure over here 3 feet, which is that arrow right there. If you can see, I've already marked it. Right? So I'm going to go over here 3 feet, which is to my arrow. Okay, this way, from the same spot, I'm going to go 4 feet. Oh, my string line fell down. Okay, from that same point right there, I'm going to go 4 feet. And then what we do here, we're going to mark this string. See that right there? So that's my 4 feet mark. Okay, so B, if you will do me the favor here, of hold that right there. So if you show them, so you're on that side of the tape. You're on, Tori, you want to put some tension on that string? Yep. So you're on the 3 feet. Okay, Tori, you got to go in about a 1/16 of it. Nope, don't tighten it. You got to leave it the tension where it was. Okay, right there. Stop. Okay, now just take that string and push down on it so it holds right where it's at. Okay, let go, babe. You can come over here and see this. Okay, so come here. So you see how my 4 foot line, see my little mark on my string right there? See how it lines up perfectly with 5 feet? So we created a perfect 90-degree corner. Okay? So let's just, Tori, you just hold that right there, bud. Wrap it up.
So that's your wall.
Yep, and so what we'll do is then...
the edge of the wall.
Yeah, so that's the edge. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to chalk that line, and then I'll pull all my measurements off that line, and we'll end up with a good square building. Okay, see ya, bye. All right, baby, you're done. Okay. Easy. All right, everybody. Hey, I'm framing these walls, and I thought I'd show you another really cool framing trick that helps you keep your walls square. So come on, check it out. Remember how earlier I was talking about a 3, 4, 5, how 3 one way, 4 the other way is 5 in the middle, creates a 90-degree angle, where a sheet of OSB is perfectly square. So I can use the sheet of OSB to square the wall. Let me show you how I do it. The first thing you want to do is you want to find the corner here. Put a screw in it. Okay. So we want to do the short side first instead of doing the long side, because you'll get more leverage with the long side. Then I'm going to come down here. Get that lined up. And just screw it off here. Okay, come on, let's go to the long side and I'll show you how you rack it back. See right here? See how this wall is not lined up? That tells me that the wall is not square. So I can take this plywood now that the bottom's done and I can pull on it until I get it right where I want it. See, now that line's square. Then I can come down in here. You see how this is a little bit over? I need a hammer. So another little trick here. Let me grab a hammer. I'm gonna go all the way to the shotgun. Okay, see how this is overhanging a little bit? So what I can do is just put a, let me grab me a screw here real quick. So I have something to put in it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hook on that screw. See, and then I can move that board a long ways, right? So I'm just gonna move it out just a little bit so it's square. There you go. So now, I'll go back and I will screw the rest of this piece of plywood off. But the reason why I like to do plywood on the corners is it helps keep my wall straight. So I won't put any more plywood on this till after it's built, except in the corners. And again, it'll help me keep my wall straight. So I'll keep you posted along the way. Yeah. So I recruited B to help me put this gasket on. Let me show you what it is here real quick. This is super important in framing. So it's just kind of a foam gasket. It can be bought at any hardware store.
Has ridges on one
Yep,
side.
it has ridges on it, and so when the weight gets pushed down, it creates a gasket which stops water and stuff from flowing in storms. But basically, you just lay it along the bottom plate.
Do the ridges go up or down?
Makes no difference.
Really?
We'll see.
Do you want it level with the plywood or level with the 2x6?
2x6.
So down here.
Yeah, I'd rather it like that. Yeah. And I'd go all the way to the end, babe. So that you get it kind of straight, you know? Yep, and just the one wall. There you go.
It's a little low.
Okay. That little Milwaukee stapler is a lifesaver. Yep. So she'll just work her way around this bottom plate, stapling it in so that when I lift this wall up on its edge, it's got a good gasket that kind of holds in place. You know, the staples aren't very important other than just to hold it in place until I get it, you know, kind of get it bolted down. So make sure you're using gaskets on the bottom of your walls. It'll certainly make your life down the road a whole lot easier. And it's cheap, which is even better. What do you think, B?
This is easy.
Easy?
Yeah.
Yeah, B, I recruited B under the, we made a trade that she'd help me put this gasket on and stand a couple of these walls, and then I got to go help her in her garden a little bit today, so we'll get up there and get it done. So, all right, back to work. See ya. All right, everybody. So they're giving 3, 4, 5. So 3 one direction, 4 the other direction. The diagonal will be 5 if it's a true 90-degree angle. You can actually use this as a level. You can use it as all kinds of things. I use it to lay out everything. It's a super easy way to get things square. The plywood really is the same principle. You're just using 2 square edges. In this case, a 4 foot and 8 foot by a 4 by 8 foot sheet of plywood. But you can actually level a wall. And again, I do it on the corners because it helps me just keep my wall straight, instead of having to plywood the whole wall because I'm just one guy, and trying to lift a 16-foot wall by myself is pretty rough. So I just do the very corners until I get it stood, and then I'll go back and sheet it. And then in addition, the gasket. So the gasket that goes on the bottom of the wall really just helps with seepage. You get a rainstorm, you get something that comes in and water kind of seeps up underneath it and ruins expensive flooring and things like that. So anyway, hope you found it useful, and I hope you use it out there. Got any questions, please let me know. Until then, hold the line, don't give an inch. Tag out.